Hello and welcome to another special episode of Eating Global. Today I have a real special treat for you. So, a lot of times we'll fly around the world or go to the ends of the earth to find a exotic meal. But today, we're not doing that, but we are flying to find a meal. So, a little bit of a story. I have a relatively new friend that I kind of met in a kind of interesting fashion. Great musician, this guy named Mike, just cool guy. And anyway, we got to talking and found out we're both into aviation, and he's telling me that he has this Rivo Trike airplane and he flies it locally here. And I'm like, dude, that's the coolest thing ever. Like, the smaller the airplane, I think the cooler, because you get a real sense of flying rather than, being on a A350. You don't really feel like you're flying when you're on an A350. I mean, I'm not saying it's not cool, going through the air at, 500 miles an hour, being able to go anywhere in the world, that's a cool thing, right? But in a small airplane, that's really flying. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. We're going up to the Greene County Airport in Greene County, Ohio, and then we're going to fly up to a really cool little airport cafe in Urbana at Grimes Field. Now, I've never flown into Grimes Field before. Grimes is a really cool little airport. They have a really cool little aviation museum there and this really cool cafe. This is going to be a really interesting adventure today, and I'm going to take you along and try to film as much as I can with it. I will be switching over to the GoPro. So this is an open air cockpit. So we will just be flying in the wind, and that is so exciting to me. So I will have the GoPro latched onto me here. So yeah, I'm not taking the camera out like that. So anyway, there she is. This is a real airplane, ladies and gentlemen. This is not your. This is the good stuff. The good stuff. Miss Scarlett.
So
all right, so here we go. We're going to go through the pre-flight checklist.
The first thing to do is we just look at it overall, because you can see a lot. Sometimes when you're looking at something, you're like, that ain't right. There's the wings down or something and off, and you can see. So you're looking for just general symmetry, make sure that it all just looks good. This is just from a kind of a zoom out position.
Well, this is the last time you'll be able to hear me. Maybe I don't even know if you can hear me, but here we go. We're all strapped in.
haven't got the soft roll exactly within.
Well, there you have it. I guess that'll sit there. Sweet. Well, we've arrived at lunch. There it is. A little cafe. What an amazing time. This is essentially, it's like a motorcycle in the air. Amazing. All right, so this is the best meal that you can arrive to. Maybe it's not the best gourmet, I don't know. But we'll see here. Steak and eggs. Well, it's good. And it's very special because of the view. There's an airplane sitting right out there. So again, this is Grimes Field. You can drive in here. I've done that before. Oops! I just knocked your whole wife over here. Oh, there we go. You can drive in here. Don't have to fly in here. It's best to fly in here, of course, but and enjoy the sights and the sounds and the airplanes and everything. I'll see you back in the air. Done with lunch? Back at the airplane. And there you have it.
Yeah. There you have it.
Wow. One of the best ways to get to a meal ever.
Yeah, they call that the $100 hamburger.
The $100 hamburger, that's right.